This is the Uncanny Omar.
Miss Lydia.
Adjectiveless Alicia.
And together, what are we here to talk about, ladies?
The Incredible Hulk.
But what in particular? What is this collection called?
The Mighty Marvel Masterworks of the Incredible Hulk.
What volume?
Number 1.
Number 1!
Thank you to David Gabriel and all the people at Marvel for sending us copies of these books.
That's right. So, what is collected in here, Adjectiveless Alicia?
Hulk 1 through 6.
Hulk 1 through 6. Okay, and how much does this retail for?
$15.99.
$15.99. That is correct, just like all the other Mighty Marvel Masterworks. I can't believe we skipped this one. Like, we moved around. We did Captain America. We've done Spider-Man,
It's
X-Men.
his fault.
He forgot.
Okay. No, I didn't. You guys were in school. You were in the gifted program, so it took a lot out of you. But now we're back. We're back with
The
Family...
Incredible Hulk.
It's the Incredible Hulk, kiddo. So the Incredible Hulk was another series by Marvel Comics. Just a little bit of background here. From the 60s. It's during the Silver Age where they were still trying out new things. You saw the success of the Fantastic Four. But do you all know what was really popular?
Monsters.
That's right, monsters. And did this feel like a monster book at first?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Especially that first issue.
It
There's a
said-
guy named Igor in it, right? So you get the idea that maybe they were going for that Frankenstein look. But anyway, yes, the monster books were popular, and then superheroes just kind of came and took over everything. And before you knew it, the Western stories were gone, the monster books were gone, and the Millie the Model stories. So I guess the romance novels were gone. And now came the age of superheroes. So the Hulk was an interesting one. I'm curious what you two think. So, quickly, who wants to do the premise of the story? Who knows a little bit about the Hulk, what his background is?
Not it.
Not it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, not it.
No, we're not playing that game. All right, Adjectiveless Alicia, you're nominated. Who's the Incredible Hulk? How did he get his powers?
Bruce Banner.
Okay.
There was like the bomb. He
The
was
G-bomb.
Yeah, he was a G-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a scientist.
Mm-hmm.
And the bomb exploded, but he was near it.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Why did the bomb explode?
No, why was he near it?
Why was he near it?
Because he was testing on it.
No, it's because there was a teenager on the testing field named Rick Jones, and
Rick Jones, that's right.
so he pushed some trenches, or I think that's what they're called. Anyway, he pushed him down, but before he could get back to safety, the bomb exploded.
So in another reality, in another world, Rick Jones, the ever-popular Rick Jones, singer-writer Rick Jones, Avenger Rick Jones, Captain Marvel Rick Jones.
Team Brigade Rick Jones.
Was he in the Team Brigade?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, they
the
appeared.
Teen Brigade. Yeah, that's right. He could have been the Incredible Hulk, but no, he got saved. So you're right. That's how he became the Incredible Hulk. The gamma radiations are absorbed, and he became this monster. Bruce Banner turned into the Hulk. Now,
The Incredible Hulk.
okay, no, incredible. What color was the Incredible Hulk in his very
Gray.
Gray.
It's up until the Toadman, which is I'm pretty sure the second. Well, if you count the origin, the third story arc, I guess maybe. And then they turn him back to green.
It is funny how they go from gray to green, and there really is no explanation. Not until years
I
later.
mean, they do that a lot. I've seen in the other comics where they just change their outfits.
Well, in the other comics there is an explanation, but this here I think it was just
Daredevil. He just said he got a new outfit.
yeah, that was an explanation. It's not like Hulk went, I want to be green today. So speaking of Hulk going, how did he sound, Miss Alicia? How did Hulk talk?
He's mad.
Yeah, he's mad
Angry.
a lot.
Was he smart? Could he carry a conversation over a cup of tea with you?
No.
Now, because Bruce Banner's a scientist, so he could. But when he turns into the Incredible Hulk, how did he sound?
It's brutish and
Brutish is a good
he's
word.
also very angry and violent.
Okay. Did he have a catchphrase he would say?
Out of my way.
Out of my way. Yes, everybody knows when you say out of my way, we're talking about the Incredible Hulk. All right. The creators behind this.
Stan Lee, Jack Kirby,
And Steve Ditko.
Yeah,
Correct. Steve Ditko was one of the artists on this. People forget about that. People always think, oh, it's Jack Kirby, but It's also Steve Ditko. All right, so we have to talk about when he starts building a rogue gallery. Because I'm sorry, besides Rick Jones, who are his other supporting cast? A big one is
The girl, what's her name?
Betty Ross.
Betty
Yeah,
Ross.
And her dad
Who's
is
her
the
dad?
general, which is what was it, like Thunderwing,
Yeah.
Thunderbolt, or I don't know.
That's it.
Thunderbolt, and then
Thunderbolt. That's right. Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
yeah, and he's a general, and like of course, well, I mean the way Hulk acts, he rightfully wants to go after him and kill him to keep society safe.
Yes. And let's talk about some of his arch nemesis. Besides the Toadman, is it the Mystery of the Toadman? Is that what it was called?
I don't.
The
exactly-
Terror of the Toad.
Terror of the Toad. Look at that girl, smart. All right, who were some of the other arch nemesis that appeared?
The Ringmaster.
Ringmaster and
Gargoyle,
the Psycho
Mongoose.
Circus.
Yeah, I think
There's like
Gargoyle.
Ringmaster,
Mhm.
Gargoyle, Mongu,
Mm-hmm.
and General Fang. I think.
General Fang. That's interesting. You know what's also interesting? This is really cool. Is that there was already a Hulk character at Marvel, but it was a Monster Hulk. Later on, that character came back with a new name, and whenever we get to that chapter, we'll talk about that. It's pretty interesting. So, what would say we look at the artwork and we come back and give it a grading? Give it a rating. All right. All right, ladies, let's talk about the book. Let's look inside of the book. With your Vanna White hands. Thank you. I could have done that. What do we have here?
This is the direct market cover.
And this?
Book Marquette.
And who drew the cover to the book market?
Michael Cho.
Correct. And the cover to the direct market?
Jack Kirby.
Jack Kirby. That is correct. What other differences are there between the two
The
books?
spine
That is correct.
and the backs.
And the
Because
backs.
you see it's
These-
gold and then
and
that's
that's-
not
and then-
fancy.
And then this is like,
Yeah, in a different format.
yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look, because everything else on the inside is the same. Let's take a look in here and tell me what you all think. What did you think of the character design at first? Did he look
It just looked dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like not physically, it just looked like he was depressed and sad.
Yeah.
Cause I mean he is kind of sad, I guess.
He is a sad character.
The
And
Hulk.
yeah, see, to me, like, whenever he first appeared, obviously they're going for that Frankenstein's monster type of look. A man becoming this huge creature. And I think Jack Kirby really did a good job with that. It's interesting. What did you think of the backgrounds and the layouts of the characters?
Interesting.
I like the backgrounds because they have more backgrounds than like the other.
Yeah, like that
Yeah.
one right there is full background.
Now, like, look here.
No, you're right. You're right. This one does kind of reminds me a little bit of what Steve Ditko was doing in the pages of
I will say I remember,
Stuff Strange.
like-
Not crazy stuff, but just stuff in the background.
in Avengers, I'm pretty sure it's Avengers, or at least Avengers. That like randomly the art like just sort of started like standing out to me.
Mhm.
Like the way they drew their faces, like it looked really good.
Well, this is
Look at
also through the early stages. Who's that guy?
that. Rick
Rick Jones.
Rogers.
Rick Rogers. You failed again. Rick Rogers. Yeah, so he goes from gray to green with no explanation.
That's the gargoyle back there.
Yes, the gargoyle who has
Oh,
no
the
wings.
Ringmaster.
And there's the ringmaster with... Is it the Psycho Circus, right? Oh,
Maybe.
it's the Psycho Circus.
See the circus.
And they do. And you have the
Oh
soldiers.
yeah, like Rick Jones, like he gets control over Hulk for a while,
Mm-hmm.
like and controls whatever he does. Like Hulk, go take me shopping.
This is one of the few books that's also, hey, am I reading about the good guy? Because the army's after him. So maybe he's not good.
I mean, he isn't very good because he's kind of violent.
Well, yes, he is, because he has to rage out.
That's the metal.
Master, yeah, that guy.
Metal master.
This is the Steve Ditko stuff back here. And all the way in the back, we have...
Page.
This is original artwork. Can you believe somebody owns this?
No,
Me neither. And a house hat.
Spider-Man.
And yes, Spider-Man. All right. Let's go ahead and talk about our favorite stories and give it a rating.
now we're gonna talk about our favorite stories and give it a final rating.
Okay. So, ladies first. Alicia, what's your favorite story in here?
I like the one with the ringmaster
That's my favorite as well. Why do you like it?
because it's cool. Like, it's different than the other stories.
That's why I like it, because it is different than Hulk fighting all the other big monster type characters, because he's dealing with a circus. And the Ringmaster, who also appeared in
Devil.
Daredevil, that's right. That's also my favorite, so good choice. What about you, Miss Lydia?
I'd say, well, I'm not particularly story, but I like it when they focus on, like, his sort of, like, how he is, like, mentally, I guess? Because, like, at some point, they kind of build this gamma ray, and so when he turns into Hulk, he can still remain sort of smart, but it's not completely Bruce Banner because he's still, like, very violent and brutish. And, like, it's just, like, interesting, like, and sometimes it scares you, like, oh, he can't go back into Bruce Banner, but then, like, after a couple panels, he does.
I love that you like that about this, because there was one Hulk-centric story in here that focused mainly on him instead of him fighting.
Yeah.
Because most of the stories in here that are collected, especially in the earlier issues, it's like monster of the episode, if you will. Monster of the week or monster of the month when these were coming out. It's like one thing after another. So, let's go ahead and rate it. Out of 10. With Adjectiveless Alicia starting it off. What would you give the Incredible Hulk Mighty Marvel Masterworks Volume 1?
6.1.
Sure. 6.1. There's no arguing.
What about you, Miss Lydia?
I give it a 7.45 out of 10.
Okay, I'll take it. 7.45. That's a good... Honestly, that's some high ratings. For me, the Hulk is a character that never really resonated with until much later. The stories are fun. It's a nice revisit to some classic storytelling. This is a 5.5 for me out of 10. Yeah, I know it's a little... Just that it never clicked with me. I wasn't the biggest fan.
I think it's interesting that they actually focus on him, unlike a lot of other superheroes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you can't appreciate that.
Thank you, because I didn't even think about that. So, with that being said, everyone, please don't forget to smash what, Adjectiveless Alicia?
The like button.
Smash, Hulk, smash that like button. There you go. Stay healthy and safe out there. Thank you again to who?
Stay minty.
That's not what I was asking. I was asking...
David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel.
That's right. And thank you all so much for watching. Stay healthy and safe out there.
Stay minty.
Stay minty.
Stay minty.
Stay love.
Stay love. What is this, a hippie station? All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. This is the Uncanny Omar with...
Miss Lydia?
Adjectiveless Alicia.
Why do you sound like a robot? All right, try it again. 3, 2, 1. This is the Uncanny Omar with...
Miss Lydia?
Adjectiveless Alicia.
A little faster. 3, 2, 1. This is the Uncanny Omar.
Miss Lydia?
Adjectiveless Alicia.
That was too fast. One more time. 3. I'm kidding. That was really good. You did a really good job. So what about you, Miss Alicia?
What?
What's your favorite story in here?
You said Miss Alicia.
I am an idiot. And cut. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to what, Miss Alicia?
Hit the likey button.
That's Adjectiveless Alicia, not Miss Alicia. Let's do this again. Gosh, why am I having the hardest time? We haven't done this in forever is what happened. All right.
You forgot your children.
Adjectiveless Lydia.
7.45.
That's not even your name. That's not even your name. Let's do it again. What about you? Nope. What about you?
Miss
You.
Lydia.
Thank you. Yo, why don't you ask her, Alicia? Did you break? What happened?
I said when. I wouldn't even care that much.